Hey guys, I thought I would give you kind of an update. If you have been watching my channel, you kind of know that this voice that I'm giving you is not my normal voice. I've had a cold for a while, but let me go ahead kind of go back to what kind of started all this. So, I was a couple of weeks ago doing really good. I had, let's see, I had up to all but the last chapter of Small Favor done and ready to be edited and put in there. And then as I'm getting ready to edit it, I notice that chapter 41 is missing like 4 seconds of it because my camera that I have splits the video into 8-minute segments, and apparently that last little bit was not a large enough file, and so it aired out. Then so I was getting ready to all ready to re-record just that last little section so that I could get everything else edited and get all those other chapters and everything up. And gee, traffic today is horrible. But so I took and we got all ready for it. And then health and welfare showed up at our doorstep, and came through. Apparently someone had called health and welfare on us because we live in an RV, and said that we might have an issue there. So we took, and they showed up. Came into the house, because of course you kind of have to let them into the house. And they said that, well, let me give you the premise. So as she comes in to the house, the dog had kind of torn up that was there. So not only was there, yes, our house was a mess, but on top of that, the dog had just torn up a huge bag of garbage and taken it literally all over the house. Now, so she comes in, and the dog is sitting there playing with garbage, and there's garbage everywhere. There's stuff to trip on as you're going to the front of the house and the back of the house, and whichever way of the house you're going. And so she comes and she goes, "You have 1 week to make this house spotless, or I'll start the paperwork." So we took and enlisted the help of family and friends, and we made the house really spotless. Hasn't been like that for a couple of months. I was really excited and happy. And unfortunately, it's kind of starting to slip back, but that's further on in the story. So we get that all taken care of. We don't have to worry. Health and welfare then all of a sudden goes, "Well, wait a minute. Do you have a good support group?" And we're like, "Well, yeah. Ben's parents is like less than 20 yards that way. And we go there for showers, and that's where our electricity comes from and our water comes from. So, I mean, you'd think that's a good support group." And so she's like, "Well, I need a phone number. And what about your parents, Monica?" Well, my parents live over an hour away. Oh, does Ben allow you to see them? Yeah. Well, why aren't they your support group then? Because they're an hour away? If I need them, I'll call them, you know. So anyway, that kind of went on with the conversation kind of like that. And let's see if I can get this to shake a little less. Maybe not. Anyway, it's just kind of a little rendition. So we finally, you know, whatever, got it taken care of, got everything. Yeah, I don't get the support group thing either, Joe. But anyway, so we finally got everything taken care of. Told them again, you know, the RV is not a permanent living situation. It's called a temporary because I lost a big job, and then I was building up my job, and then I took another job, and so I had to downsize again, and then now we're moving again. So I mean, that was the whole purpose of this RV. But anyway, so we took, and after that, let's see, that was Thursday. We got Tuesday, we got everything taken care of. And so I started getting ready to get everything set up, get everything going. We decided that we were going to do a rendition of Minecraft, get together, play it. You know, I needed some time to relax. So the four of us, Joe the Mask, Little Linz, Monica Projects, and me, I guess I've been nicknamed Papa Ben, got together over at my house and got ready to do Minecraft for a video for you guys and kind of start a little series on that. And I took, and we're getting my computer that I usually use to edit everything all set up, and all of a sudden I get the famous Windows blue screen of death. And I'm like, you know, whatever, I've been able to kind of work around the blue screen of death before and get things going. So I sat there, I got it, and I'm messing with it. Finally, I get it, and it says I've got to reinstall the startup files. So I went ahead and I reinstalled the startup files, and it says, welcome to Windows. We have put a fresh install on your computer. And I'm like, oh crap. I've got between 30, I'd say 20 to 30 different programs or different things that I've got on there that are, I hate these digital purchases. So you pay the digital money, or you pay the money to get the access one time to download and install this. And then you have to pay again if you ever want to reinstall it on anything else. But so I had that digital install put in, and with this restart, they were all gone. So I've still got all my video files that need editing. But now my main computer that I was using for my editing programs, gone. So I got all ready. I transferred everything to the laptop, and I was getting ready to go ahead, finish chapter 41, that last little tiny bit. And then Lindsay, she started throwing up. She started getting really, really sick. And it's kind of funny. When she's not sick, she's mama's girl. When she's sick, she calls me, she cries for me, she wants me all the time. But when she's not sick, she wants nothing to do with me. So anyway, so she started throwing up Sunday. She threw up Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday till about 1. And then at 1, she hadn't been throwing up since then. But Wednesday, she had a little bit of a fever, runny nose, and so we're like, we'll go ahead and keep her out of school. During this time, we found out that Fremont County and Madison County and a bunch of other little counties around the area took and have been closing school because of the amount of people that are sick. So here I am trying to juggle a new job, Grand Targhee, which is a 2-hour drive from me. But anyway, here I am trying to juggle a new job, trying to take care of Lindsay, and on Thursday, I get sick. I get this cough, this cold, this just aches and pains and fever and everything like that. And so I'm sitting there fighting it, and because Friday is my birthday, last Friday. Exactly, when it rains, it pours. So last Friday, the 1st, was my birthday. So I'm pretending to be better. I'm taking all these little drugs, little things to make myself look like I feel a lot better. And we went up to Grand Targhee and went tubing, which if you've got kids, this is something that I recommend that you guys do. It's awesome. You know how normally when you go sledding, you take the sled down the hill and then you have to walk the sled up the hill? With this, you don't. With this, what you do is you take the tube down the hill and then you get on like a potato belt. Here, you stand on the conveyor and it pulls you and the tube right up the hill. It was awesome. I didn't make it as many times as I would have liked to, because you can take as many pills as you want, but you still feel like beat. So anyway, they get all this, and so I start working, but by the time I'm home, I leave my house at about 6:37 a.m. in the morning. And then when I get back, it's about 7, 8 o'clock at night. So I'm starting to get things set up so that I can get that edited for you, get that little piece added. But I got to try and get into a little bit of a schedule here. So basically this whole big, long, 15-minute story was explaining to you guys. I'm really, really sorry. I'm grateful for your guys' patience. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day, because I am about to leave reception.